Hello, Internet. Sorry if I woke you up. As you can see, we've got a bunch of Game Boy games. Just grabbed a handful out of the collection. Regular, black, enhanced, and a Game Boy Color card here. I'm very excited. So I picked up, been wanting one of these, and we finally grabbed, let me just zoom out here. A Hyperkin Smart Boy. Really excited. Have not opened this, so this is a true unboxing for me anyway. I know these have been out, and there's already plenty of unboxings. So one thing though to note, you can see, designed for Samsungs. If you do not have a, and it highlights him right there. If you do not have a C port, do not order this particular model. There's different ports that can be ordered. So first thoughts on the packaging, as a lot of these unboxing guys do packaging reviews. It seems rectangular in shape. Except for, I don't know, they didn't have enough money, so they cut this part out here. That, or it's a triangle, so it must be code for the Illuminati. Probably that. So right over here it says on the top, for Para, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Smart Boy. So for Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Smart Boy. 2-year limited warranty. That's important for some reason, I guess. It does, note, have a classic style with a tactile button set. Ensemble de touches tactiles de style. Something. Classique. And then down the bottom, Hyperkin. And this one's for Samsung. And not sure why there's a notch cut out there. If you were in a store, you can hang it. I haven't seen these anywhere in the local stores. And then there's the unit itself. Let's get a little closer. Pretty cool, pretty exciting. Apparently there's triggers on the back side from what I've read as well. Let's take a look at the top. Just says Hyperkin, just the Hyperkin logo. Tells me it's a new one, it's a Type-C. There was probably something there. Oh, turn your phone into a handheld gaming device. And then you get a couple languages of the same thing over. And then it tells you how to do it. Adjust SmartBoy to appropriate size, and that's what she said, and insert SmartBoy into device as pictured. That's also what she said. And then some other languages, French or Spanish. And slide right into that bad boy. Apparently you can change the width here. And then insert the Game Boy Color game into the cartridge slot. And then on the back, what do we got? We'll just do the highlights here. Compatible with NTSC and PAL, Game Boy, and Game Boy cartridges. There's no reason coding on Game Boy, so it shouldn't make a difference. And then it just says it in different languages. Classic style tactile button set. USB Type-C. Again, if you're ordering one of these, make sure you get the port that matches your phone. Upscales to phone's resolution and does not require batteries. So this itself doesn't require batteries. It's powered through the USB on your phone. What's something else I was going to touch upon? Oh, yeah, supposedly Game Boy Advance carts will fit in this, but I didn't have any handy to grab. There's some of you who know me or have been watching a lot of my crap's packed away just for space as we do some remodeling. So I didn't have any to stick in the back to try. I'm sure they do fit. So what I read was that they took away the support for the Game Boy Advance carts because they were taking too long, because this doesn't actually play the carts right off the cart. The game is downloaded or read to your phone and then emulated from your phone through the software. So you're not actually using the cart, you're just taking the information out. But I guess when you pull the cart out, it goes, "Ha ha, sucker, you can't emulate me now." So let's see what else there is. So the transfer for Game Boy, Game Boy Color, I guess is fine. Game Boy Advance games take too long to transfer, so they pulled the feature. That's boring stuff. So let's open her up. kitchen knife. Alright, boom. Pretty good packaging. I used to work in IT, and when we would get new products to test, they were worried more, not so much about the stability of the unit, how strong the casing and the stands and things were, but they wanted to compare it. How does it match up to the packaging on an iPhone? That was always a big deal. How's the packaging? Well, let's put that aside. Now the inside of the front has a nice foam rubber. I guess this is for soundproofing. That way, whatever you store in here, you can't hear me. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see if we get a nice little fart. Nope. But very smooth action. Very, very smooth. Yeah. So yeah, foam in there. The packaging is pretty good. And there's the cutaway to match the front. Here's the Hyperkin Smart Boy. There we go. We'll look into him a little more in a second. We'll put him down. And we'll see what we got. We've got a little bit of foam here. This must be more soundproofing. More foam here. Ooh, it's cut out very well. Must be CNC machined foam. That's your high quality foam. And then there's a manual. And more foam in the back of the box. Let's see if the manual is useful. Touching your thing does that thing. Playing games in your smart boy. You can read this if you want. I'm just going to breeze it. Default app when touching smart boy. Yeah, so good enough. Alright, so this company, Hyperkin, does recommend using a particular app called Old Boy. It's in, hey, look at that. That's interesting. It's not straight, it's got a little bevel cut to it. I'm not sure which way that goes, but yeah. Interesting. Let's be able to take it out in such an amazing fashion. So here is the unit. Yeah, so they recommend using Old Boy, which is you can be free or it can be paid. It's just an emulator, and if you use it on your phone this way, it fills the screen up more. If you use it this way, it fills it just enough so this will cover up the phone. So this is thicker. Should have thought about this further and had it. Want to pull one of the Game Boys out. It's definitely bigger than a Color or Pocket, and it's definitely still thicker yet than the original Game Boy. So there's your pins. There's where you put your connector. Start and select seem to be a little bit bigger. Roll is pretty good. It's not very flat, which is nice. There's no squeaks or anything, and you can definitely hear the click. No squeaks. You can see where your little port is. I wonder if they left that cut out intentionally for like iPhone people with their one it's got my finger button. So you push this and something's Jesus. Let's do that again. Boom. You're gonna fold down. What do we do here? Maybe I should have read the instructions. Oh God. So here's my phone. It's an S9, not a Plus. I did just do the upgrade, and it's got more RAM, whatever. But it's just like it's not gonna fit. So let's strip her down. So good to know. If you have a thicker, heavier case because you love your phone, or you don't love it but you've invested in it. Oh my God, so amazing. All right, so let's slide her in. Dog hairs. Come on, where's the hole? This is what she said. There, we're in. So, you don't really need to see that. So, this in. Thought it would hold it tighter. Oh! Now it's going to hold it tight. That's what she said. And funny enough, I plugged it in USB and look at the little dot that showed up. And my finger still fits through it. Now, oh! Trigger buttons, I forgot to show you those. So this is pretty good. So let's, they're supposed to ask me if this wanted to be my default. So let's open up my old boy free. Yeah. You know what? I think I got to. Whoop, just say yes. Hold on a second. Let's. Oh man, it doesn't want to come out. Yeah. Also, what she said. There's gonna be a trick to the. As your release for your USB. Maybe I should read instructions sometimes. Alright, so let's relaunch that. See how this goes. My old boy free, thank you. Don't ask again. Allow. Alright. So now this is the old boy menu. So if I had a ROM on here, I could just grab it from this. I didn't prepare myself in such a way. So let's and then clicky click. Let's start off with Solar Strike. Sorry if I was a little quiet there. So I'm going to put the game in the right way, dumbass. Well, anyway, this works nicely. The up and down already works. Input. Virtual keyboard, key mapping profiles. It already mapped the buttons. We're not doing so well here. All right. Alright, so I'm having a little trouble getting this thing to go, so we'll pause it. I'll probably cut some of that out, and I'll get this figured out. Alright, so we figured it out. So you need to install the SmartBoy Companion, which is free to download, as well as my old boy, which is also free, or you could do the paid version if you wanted to. Have to have them both open, and then let's take the game out. And then slide it in, and I can engage it all the way. Make sure you're not sleeping. Sorry. Wake it up. Allow it to use your USB device. You know, what a pain in the ass. Alright. Anyway, A should just let you do it since the thing is plugged in. But where it's not, let's hit the button, pull her back out. Alright, so, oops, it says, well, that's not where I want it to go. Clearly I'm having issues with this. There we go, Old Boy free. Just kept everything there. Jesus. Alright, so we got Castlevania to work. God, I ran into a little bit of trouble. I needed the second app, and then I was in the app I thought I needed, but apparently you have to be in the free app first, the Hyperkin app. And then when you plug your phone into this thing, half your screen's cut off and it's giving you all kinds of alerts. You can't see what's below it. And yeah, you can manipulate the buttons here and the triggers in the back to select and move down or whatever, but you don't know what you're actually selecting because you can't see past the window. I'm wondering if adjusting for some resolution on my unit itself would make a difference. So your mileage may vary. This is again an S9, but it's working. The volume's a little low. Keep in mind my volume comes out down here. Again, your results may vary. So let's just hit start. See what kind of action we have with the buttons. That's really the most important thing. Konami. Konami. Start. Did it not map the buttons right? Key mapping. I can't see the rest of the key mapping. God damn. Start. Let's start. Oh, called button 4. Select. Button A, button 1. B. Alright, so let's try this out. No. Can't see what I was doing there. See? See what's going on? Sure. No. Back out, back out. I don't know what I just did. I just want to go back. What a piece of crap. You would think tapping goes back. Can't see what's down there. Sure. Turbo combinations. Quick load. So this is just stuck in the menu. Alright, we're going to try this some other way. Okay, alright, so I changed the screen resolution. I upped it all the way because it was set in the middle for some reason, so now it's a much higher screen. Oh, it looks the same, whatever. So you put your cartridge in, it loads, and then it'll say run launch software. So I figured at this point I've probably just gotten by the asking for the USB permissions successfully. So now I guess it won't ask me again. So I'll just say run the software. But it's already loaded. So I'm a dumbass. Anyway, here we go. So it sounds really good now that we can hear audio. And the buttons are pretty fantastic. It's just a little deeper. Deeper this way, so it's a little awkward, and I'm holding it around the camera, and you got shoulder buttons that are a little higher than need be. I think if maybe I was in a more relaxed kind of position, you know, the shoulders would be alright. But Game Boy game, you don't need them unless you're gonna tag them as turbos. Cheater. So again, this is an emulator, so there's adjustments, but you're going to find out if you go into the menu, you're really not going to see everything. Video, we don't need to do that, don't need that. Max Game Boy palette, this is cool. I like putting it to grayscale. And you would think B would just kick you back, or select would just kick you back. And this is what you're going to run into as an issue. There is no back, so I'm going to just push down as far as I can go, and hopefully that brings me back. That brings me to some kind of shader. I don't care about that. So I don't know how to get back from here. Anyway, that game loads fine. So let's take this game out. And here's a piracy warning. Bloop, bloop. It's a serious crime to copy video games. Play nice and be safe. Clearly I own this game, so not piracy. We were just using my backup. Let's try a Game Boy Color game. Scooby-Doo! Classic Creepy Capers. I have not tried this game, actually. So let's load her up, see if it's fine. Back to the front. Yeah. Alright, thank you. Sure. Alright. You think that would just reset on its own? Let's do this. Oh man, this is serious stuff here. Once you pull that cartridge out, you're locked in, bud. Let's see what happens if we put the cartridge back in. It's a crime, you son of a bitch. Alright, so let's, damn. It doesn't go away. So I guess at this point, you've got to kill the software, which, wow, it's just not letting us get out of it. So, boom! Yeah! Oh, hi Google. Thanks. So, let's just close these. So we do have to have my old boy open. Alright, no big deal there. And we do have to have, and I just installed it, so SmartBoy Companion open. Alright, now I do not enjoy this part because it doesn't go in the smoothest. And it's a real expensive USB port to break. So now we're good, and we're in SmartBoy app. So let's take our Game Boy Color game. Refresh it. I must be thinking, is that or my cartridge isn't clean? It's probably the cartridge isn't clean. Sometimes these older cartridges, you put them in and out a couple times and they're fine. Yeah, okay. No! So this would probably be happening on an actual Game Boy also. Didn't look too bad off. Oh, boom. So, see, now it's grabbing the data, making a ROM out of itself. And this is taking a while. It's not bad, but I can see how a lot of younger modern gamers or gamers with no patience wouldn't want to wait for this action. The sweet, sweet piracy. You mother... That's probably because it was loading while I was taking the cartridge in and out. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Alright, so let's word to the wise. Don't pull your cartridge out. God. Damn it. This thing is hard to get in and out. Alright, let's see what we got. We know it was loading. I'm a little afraid to pull it out. That's what she said. And put it back in. So do not want it to piracy blur. There it goes. Dance, 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 dance. Dun, 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 dun. See, it takes so long you get all your practice moves in. Get your cardio in while you wait for it to load. My God. Oh, good. Here we go. We're in the right folder. You dirty bastard. There it is. Oh my goodness. That's not sharp at all. Ba-da-ba-bop, ba-da-bop. THQ. It's in the game. Digital Eclipse. Yeah. Wow, that's some saturation. Start. Start. Wow. It's impressive for Game Boy Color. Oh my goodness. This is pretty good. Another ghastly grab by the ghost thief. Whoa. Let's get closer so you can see this. This looks pretty good. It's like they pulled the animation right from... Yeah, let's skip it. Pretty good. They definitely pulled that animation from... We're out of gas. Oh my. Yeah. Okay. And they're hungry. Who's this? What are you kids doing here? Oh, there's always that weird old dude. Ghost? Wow, there's a lot of talking. Ah! Oh my goodness, come on. Come on, here we go. Buttons don't do anything. Bam. Matching. Wow. Does this make sense? Okay, I don't understand what's going on here. I don't understand, but anyway, clearly Game Boy Color games work fine. So, I don't think there's a way for me to... What if I do this? Hold, nope. Still. So, anytime you want to put a new game in, you need to shut it all down, I guess. I'll see if I can read around for that, but right now, that's what it seems like. Take the game out, boom! Skulls! It's poison! The Game Boy Color games work fine, even though I don't know what the hell was going on there. What game did we try? And we did try a little faster paced game. This responded nicely. They'll try a few more. I'll experiment with them later tonight, but I'm calling this end of the video for today until I can do some more research on why is it so annoying. But it's pretty cool once you get the game running. Signing out.